welcome back to another stream. Today, we have gonna start off with some normal jewels, and started off we have some NPC no move jewels, looking like I don't know where we are here actually. Um, sun is to the north. We got a cross, but I don't think it was the Colombian cross. It was the Colombian cross. Ah, I guess didn't get into that game really, but oh well. The game is the game. So we got the turkey car here, and we got some Turkish poles as well. Let's see if we can see anything. We got a metal sheet roof, so maybe up towards this eastern side, and it's not really correct, but he's also going for that same guess, and wasn't really that great. So we got a prickly pear cacti, which is like one jato, which I think could be a good guess here. So we're just gonna go with that. And it is further up north, and it is quite a normal or widespread cacti species, but most common in Guanajuato, and I think it's a decent hedge as well. So looking like a black plate on that car we had back there, which could mean that we are in Delaware, and I think the looks was correct for that as well, but apparently it wasn't. Still in the game though, and now comes the multipliers, which is going to decide this game. So again, we've got the prickly pear cacti here, but I think we're going to be in Europe this time. We're the seas to us south here. So is this Italy maybe? Like here, maybe I should go Cagliari, Sardinia down here. Ah, no, but still surviving, and I would have been fine with either guesses. Here's happy I got right country there. So dropping on the left here, we got uh, is that is are we in Sri Lanka or is this? I think we're going to be in Sri Lanka. Like it could be Canada or Karnataka. It is. Ah, shit. That is going to be game. Well, I lost that in the first game, but Karnataka there could have got that one, but difficult to say. And with more time, maybe I could have got there, but determining what was right was just a little bit too hard at that moment. So we got a pens here that this looks South American. We also got these palms that I don't remember what they mean. Um, so if I think this is, hmm, if this is American side, then where could we be? We got an oil palm there. I think we have to go further up north, and it was way up north, Kauhila City. Well, not that great, but just fine enough, I would say. Into Australia here, some to the north, of course. When you see these trees, also a bit of a redder soil, so maybe a bit further up north here, towards this like inland region of New South Wales, and it was New South Wales, so not a bad guess, but it could have been closer. And this looks like a Philippine island, I think, down in the southern parts of Philippines. That is would be my guess for this one. Hard to tell really, nothing to go off of. but Mindanao looks correct. But again, he's a little bit closer with the hedges here, and I haven't done any damage to him, and I'm a bit damaged actually. So sun to the south in this one, gravel road, definitely going to be in the Americas here, and also like Great Plains, maybe just into Minnesota. Could have the north-south grids. Yeah, we are in Minnesota, but again, closer with the hedges, not really beneficial for me. Hopefully, we can get there in the end, and this is trouble. So sun might be to the south, but hard to say anything from that. So I think this is just going to be in the Atacama Desert here, and it isn't, but it is in Peru, and I'm closer. So doing my first damage here, and we have the multipliers starting to kick in, and I don't think the game is going to be decided in this round either, as we are into Germany with these bollards, and the landscape definitely makes sense. Could also be like Switzerland and Luxembourg, but I don't think it is. And again, very, very close between us. So even if it's done, I did one mistake there in the early game, but otherwise it has been really, really equal. So we have a clay roof, I think, in Indonesia here with front plates on the motorbikes. Um, I can't see any bigger poles, and this might be just um, fake clay roof. But we are in Java, and he is super duper close. But that's just the central hedge in Java. Maybe that is stupid of me to go towards the western parts, but I was a bit scared of the South Sumatra option there. So this is the back right. So we're going on the left side of the road. And maybe a bit of Eswatini grass. I think it definitely makes sense. Also Lesotho, maybe. I think I'm gonna go up towards Eswatini though, like on this road just south of it, and it is a bit of damage for him. He says GG's, but not over yet. Or not over yet. I'm still in this game as we are into what is this? Is this Peru again? Some cacti. I can't tell anything from this. It also feels like that house doesn't feel like right for it. I think we're going to be up north of Lima here, and we are, and he is just super close again. I don't know. He's playing really, really well, or he's cheating, but I don't think he is cheating. Um, but unfortunately, that is the loss. So I'm going to wait now for a little while because I don't want to face that guy again. Both because it's boring, and both, and also because he has now what is going on? Oh, oh well. Into Kenya here. Not going to be. Are we in Kenya actually? We have to be in Kenya with the yellow plates as well and the landscape. Um, maybe further up north. I don't know. He's got some what? Oh, of course we can be. Of course it can be Colombia. But this is what I mean. I don't think this guy is cheating. Why would you go there otherwise? So into Sweden here. I can't tell anything from that bus stop. But I think this yellow one is like in a district, in a southern district. Um, oh, here we go. No, why can't I read the sign? Uh, it kind of feels like, but it's not going to be Kronoberg. Maybe, maybe it's actually in Kalmar. Yeah, it is in Kalmar. Okay, very nice. Very, very nice. It did look um, really familiar, and that might be the reason, as we have some weird looking poles, which makes me uncertain here. But I think actually I know where we are. I think we're going to be in Chile here, and okay, that's fine. That is fine with me. And into driving on the left, is that a front plate? I don't think it is. We got diamonds, and we got a tie pole as well. So I think we're going to be up in the mountains here. And we're down south. Ah, well, I did have. I was thinking all the way up here or down towards this region because it was quite lush and green. But fortunately, didn't get out with any luck on that one. So we have German here, and it doesn't really feel German. So maybe it's just Austria up towards Linz area, maybe. I think that makes more sense to me. Feels a bit Hungarian as well. I don't know what that is about, maybe because it is very, very close to that side. Um, but a very solid guess there, as we have. What is that pole with the indents like that? Sun is to our south, and they have put like gravel on the road here. It's also concrete pavement, so and the square poles should be Thailand, right? For the best. Ah, it's Philippines. And this could be game. Yeah, it is game. Oh, come on! What is going on? Is that like 6 games in a row that I've lost now? This is not acceptable. And I've lost so much ranking. My no move is so bad at the moment. And we have a Swiss low cam here. When you see much of the blur that we do here on the car. So a small country. Let's just hope that he makes a mistake here and doesn't go for it, because I'm fairly certain that we are in Switzerland for this one, and he goes for Switzerland. So not going to be that much damage here, and I get 17. So not upset with that. 16 kilometers between us, so not too bad, honestly. Looking a bit like a Kyrgyz round here, as we're driving on the right in very, very much mud in a snowy landscape. So, like, this is the Bulgaria strat, maybe 2024 footage. I think Bulgaria makes a lot of sense here. Uh, and unfortunately, I am wrong in that assumption. Shouldn't have the footage when it's 2024, but it is what it is. So driving on the right here in Russia, and I think this is not going to be on the east coast. We've got some birch trees, but also some other. And this flower, is this like the one that is up way up north, like up here? I think it might be. I'm gonna go with that guess. Ah, come on, what am I doing? So silly guesses. Like my other guess would have been down like south of Moscow if I didn't go for that. So would have still been like pretty much the same amount of damage. Looks a bit like New Zealand for this one, but no, it doesn't actually. Is it Chile again? No, Santos South. What is this then? Is this corn? Are we in just America here? Or what is this? This also feels like a vineyard. Uh, from what is this? What could this be? It's also like kind of old footage. Um, I don't know what this could be. I think I'm gonna go for like Cali guess here. I don't think it is in California, but It is not. It is up in Oregon, but big damage on him, and he's also an American, so it feels a bit better when you beat someone in their own country. And we have a concrete road here. Nothing really to go off of more than that. It does feel like Japan for some reason. Is that a bamboo? Is this bamboo trees? Um, but the road also feels, of course, it feels Philippines. But maybe my vibe is like Okinawa, and it shouldn't be too much difference from the Philippines. If it is, so he does say makes a central hedge, and it is Japan. Ah, from that little island on the offside. I could have got big damage there. I could have won the game, actually, if I would have gone with that guess. But the payment threw me off, and I didn't have anything really to go off of to help me on that one. But I think I might lose here, as the sun doesn't help me at all. I think I'm just gonna go for a Mexico guess here. But I'm correct. No, I'm not correct, but he's makes a worse guess. He did go for that Oman guess, which was in my mind, so it's a bad guess, but not really a bad guess. So this is the trees again that I have found time down. I think it was like somewhere down here in Argentina, Chile. I remember there was like an entire forest of them. And I think it makes a lot of sense with the landscape here. Hopefully, it's just not very, very far south, and he goes for that. He goes up in Europe, and I think this is going to be game. No, this game, but I thought, oh, come on, what? I've like been there as well. Uh, why am I playing this bad? Shouldn't be possible. As we are into a Viet round here with the bicycle footage as well, motorbike footage. Looks like we have ocean actually to our northeast, which does not make sense. It's not going to be. Um, hmm. But maybe it could be like a lake, maybe here. It's further south, yeah, of course. And I actually did see the sea to the northeast. Oh, yeah, and of course east. Yeah, of course that makes so much sense. Uh, so we have some cacti here. I don't know what cacti it is. Um, Actually, might be down towards Chile. I was going to just go for a quick one in Mexico, but I think we're. Whoa, that is a super guess. Um, Very, very nice to get that one, but he's not far off either, so I don't get that much damage and that much credit for that guess. As we have a sugarcane here, I think this is at least. There's something closely related to it if it's not. Um, and the payment also almost looks like Quintana Roo, like Yucatan area. But I don't think we're going to be there. But maybe in Colombia. I'm honestly not that sure for this one. Um, could be over here or either towards Southeast Asia. If he goes for Southeast Asia, this could be game. Or I think I have enough health. Yeah, I do. And do want the Philippines. So, uh, luckily, he didn't get that much damage on me, but not a great start, or not a great round, because the start was fine. And I think we have Bane here, but also maybe it's better to go for, because it's Spain or Italy is my vibe for this one. Maybe I go Sardinia and hope for the best. and that he makes a mistake, basically, is my hope. It could also be Sardinia, but I think it's going to be. But hedging between, he goes for Spain, and it is Spain. So should have committed, but I also had that Italy fought, and would have been real bad if it was, and I won Spain. Sun looks to be to our northwest here. So this definitely feels like a South Africa round. I got stressed out there, but still alive, still alive, and I need to get a good round as we are back into Spain here. And it feels like the same kind of region, vegetation wise. So gonna go for the same region again. Definitely going to be in Spain here. It doesn't make sense for anything else. So hopefully, oh, okay, I won. Nice. What? No. And I also got suspect of him cheating but I didn't see anything else. Because he had so few games played. Um, oh well. Why am I so bad? Why am I so bad right now? So we have Ankara, 229 kilometers to our south. So we should be north of it. We also have Ilgash and Shankri. Uh, where is these cities? So we got the 765, the 755, 765. Okay, nice. Budamish, Shankri, Ilgas. So somewhere up here, like the distance between these two to the north. So if that is central of the screen there, so it should be up here somewhere. Maybe this intersection. Um, Havelman, Havlemani Airport. Oh, it's here. This is the intersection. 5K. Nice. But unfortunately, he's close as well. But start off with a good round and some damage done. Always something. And we have some poor footage here. Poor quality. Yellow on the outside feels Irish maybe. Um, but where could we be? Manchester Airport. Okay, where is Manchester Airport? Uh, Maybe it can show up like a darker green, gray. So down here, and like the airplanes are just to our west here. Um, and the runway is where? Maybe here, over here. And definitely going to be a. Oh, he hasn't seen the Manchester Airport sign yet, and he's probably seen the yellow outlines, which I mean, it does definitely feel more Irish, but you also have the yellow plates. Hopefully, this is a 5K again. Not really, but it was good to have that quick guess. Got me, or it didn't give him the chance to get there. As we're driving on the left here, and we have Tamil language. So Tamil Nadu, I think. Yeah, we have the pole tops as well. So we're going to be down here in the very far south of India with the dots on the characters we might see on some places, but also seeing quite a bit of English. And he's also down here in the south, and it was all the way down on the tip, almost as far south as you can get, um, but not too bad. And into Spain here, so Need to find a bigger sign that can help me. And that sign does not help me at all. And what does this say? Garden. Garden. I don't know. That shouldn't help me anyways. Palma de Mallorca maybe? Sant Llorenç. I don't recognize this, so I've been here a couple times, if it is here. So Palma is like to our southeast, maybe. Manacor. Uh, no, yeah, we can see that as well. So Sant Llorenç, somewhere in between. Here we got a big roundabout, so maybe this could be the right one. Um, let's see. He has zoomed in, but he's on Menorca right now. It goes over to Mallorca. Um, and I'm closer again, but not going to be that much damage here. And it was a bit further up the road, another 100 damage as we get into the multipliers. And I only need like 3000, but that is still quite a bit. So looking Danish here, maybe. Yeah, we got Danish language here. So we got a bigger sign down here to our right, I think. Yeah, here we are. So Sunderborg is the 8. I think Sunderborg is somewhere down here. Nyköping Foster, Svenborg, Sunderborg. Okay, nice. We got the 8, the E45, Nordborg as well. So somewhere over here, I think, is a nice guess. And I think he's just further up into the country, or maybe further towards. Nah, he's west of us. Um, and maybe he's actually correct here, but I think Nordborg. Yeah, nice. So very, very good again, but not that much damage. But getting the signs in was nice. And playing, moving, as we got a bit of a more sketchy round here. Um, and we have, is this, no, it is Qatari flags. So going to be in Qatar here. Um, questions where in Qatar are we? This looks like a bigger road over here, and I think it is. Or maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, there we can go the antenna. So definitely going to be in Qatar for this one. But the question is where in Qatar? And again, not going to be big damage here for any of us. But always a good thing to try and maximize points. And the road going very, very straight northeastern here. Which makes sense for like this road, maybe further down. It also feels like a bit dry. Maybe this road makes sense. I think yeah, I think one of the two. I think I'm gonna go with this northern option. Um, let's see which one it is. Is this actually the sea that we have here? He's looking more towards Doha here. I think it didn't really feel like central. Maybe because it wasn't, but the bigger road was just like this road, maybe. Oh well, it is what it is, and it was also the sea that we saw from his perspective, which is interesting, as we are into Russia with this one. So going to be hard here to find any useful signs, uh, but definitely have Russian language, um, and maybe we had a phone number back here. No, one too much. What is going on? I didn't move. Uh, I can't tell from the phone number. Uh, it's just 7. Doesn't make sense. Um, 8, 9. Don't know what that is supposed to mean. Um, going to be hard here. going to be very, very difficult and could be very critical to get this one. Um, but circling down the road here feels like feels rural. This place, and we got into a dead end. Yeah, I can't get over here. So we got a railway there as well. I don't know if that's going to help me. Um, just feels like you're going to the woods. Maybe this way looks better. Uh, Kazan. Is that Kazan? Yeah, it is Kazan. So I think we're close actually to Kazan. Here, what could that be? So also starting with K, I, I, Kir, Kiro, Kirov. So that is Kirov as well. Hmm, don't know where that could be. But it should also, and what is this other place to our other direction? But it should be like, it should be another bigger city if we are um, far away from us down here, and we aren't, so very nice. And that is what I mean. That is big damage, and I don't know if he got lucky with that guess, but I found what I needed to see there. It was good enough, and this is going to be tricky. 2019 footage, and I think this is like Ecuadorian, or maybe Chiapas. Uh, what does it say? Where are we? Please, can you tell me? La Blanca. It doesn't tell. It does not tell. Uh, hmm, difficult to find anything helpful. So we got a big mountain there in the distance. Um, but I don't know if that is going to help me either. But we have Spanish language, and here eh, we got Colombia sign. Okay. Are we northern? I think we're going to be. I don't think I'm going to lose here either. He's seen a Colombian football shirt, which is a insane pull. Um, he's looking towards like the more sparse footage-wise uh, regions here, and he is closer, but not by much. And a solid round here, and into Poland. What I don't know what that is. Um, just a couple of small places. Need to find a bigger road here because they often have lots of information in Poland. Is my vibe of it. So here actually can do that jump onto a bigger road. Um, I don't think that sign actually is going to help me. Um, but a roundabout or some, yeah, here we got a bigger sign. Košice, or I think there's other places. No, this is probably just very, very small places. Is there any logic in the numbers? We got twos and threes over here. Got four. Maybe there is actually a logic. And here we got sevens. 755, 777, 755, 723, 758, nines as well. Uh, come on. 843 768. I need 768. 787 737. Ah, come on, give me something. So I think we're going to be in this region at least. 78, 75. Feels also like I'm going to smaller numbers up here. 799, 721, 712, and up into 60 around Warsaw. Um, 705. Yeah, I think we're going to the smaller numbers here. So 716, 715, 713 there. Not the 768, which is the one that we are searching for. We've got a 786, which is not that helpful at this moment. Uh, it's going to have it plunged down. Yeah, I think I should be a bit better with the hedge here, but I think I'm going to be fine here. I think he has also found it. No, he hasn't. But did I actually plonk down on the 768? That is insane. How, like, I didn't even know that that was the 768, but I got there. So, very nice. Here's northern Brazil here, or like northern central. Um, anything helpful? The Marcos Parente is the Caixa. Instead of nothing. There's nothing on the sign. Okay, we maybe come back to that sign if we can find a phone number. Uh, and is that 89? I mean, it does make sense for, I think that is Piauí, up there in the northern parts. Uh, also tall grass here, like Tocantins maybe. Marcos Parente, yeah, that is the place that we are in, but I need to find a code. I definitely need to find a telephone number, area code, and we are in 89. So I should have stuck with my guess. Um, and I don't remember anymore, and I don't think I can get back. Was it actually down like here as well? Okay, that is fine. So there's Marcos Parente, yeah. And starting to ramp up with a multipliers now. We got a bigger car here. Looking like Greece maybe, with the quite majestic hills, but not that tall, and also lots of vegetation around them. Uh, does feel a bit Greek, but it would be nice to see anything, any language or something. Here we got a sign, um, and we do not have, and we have via, so going to be in southern Italy for this one. I think I'm gonna go with a quick lock in for that. And not going to be game for this one either, if it's not like obscurely far north for this one, then maybe. Oh, also I could win, and he lose maybe, but it is quite far north. But not going to be game. But it's starting to hurt, and he takes the lead, and I need a round to go in my favor, as we got old oil palms here. Maybe I should look at the car. I don't think I'm going to find anything down there. So it looks like maybe we have the steering wheel on the right side. No, definitely on the left. So southern Philippines, driving on the right side of the road. I think that makes sense here. Um, Dara, no, no, no. Or do they have like, no, I think I'm wrong here. Come on, be like Sulawesi here. Oh, I got so lucky. Oh, I got so lucky. But phew, getting out with a win. I should not have got that one. But in the end, I stand as the winner, and I will take that. Some to the south here with some pines. Feeling a bit. Hmm. Why is he saying GG's already? Mexico maybe? Could it be? I don't know. I feel kind of lost in this round. I've kind of felt lost the entire day, even off stream when I was playing before. And he goes down in Colombia, and that might be right, but it is how? Yes, what? How? How is that Philippines? It didn't look at all like it. Um, if I were to say it, so sun to the north, road going northwest. Uh, what? That's Australia. Yeah. What do you mean? This road makes sense. And he goes on the west side, and it is the west side, but very far south. Not too bad, but that is not good. It didn't look like West Australia to me, but uh, apparently it was. So, got the ocean to our south here. This is looking like Swedish houses. Um, so could very well be just in Sweden, maybe. Um, Also maybe like Denmark here. I think Denmark maybe makes a bit more sense. Um, I don't know. Like, could it be like here somewhere? Vordingborg. I'm gonna go here. Like there. Very nice. Um, and he is up towards my region here, where I live. But I don't recognize this at all. But could be. But the islands don't make sense. Yeah. And the ocean doesn't make sense for Simrishamn there. Yeah, it was Denmark. But on the complete other side of the country, so not that great. Um, Looking like a Bangladeshi landscape here when it's very flat like this. So I'm going to go with that, maybe a further north than usual for my hedge. But yeah, it was. But on the wrong side, I should have gone towards the eastern parts. But it is what it is at the end. So driving on the left here with the Malay sign, I think. We have that one there. Ulupendulu. No, Ulubendul. Or is that a T actually? I don't know. But I kind of feel like that is a state. Maybe it isn't. Um, but I think we're going to be on mainland part for this one. But we will see. He is looking at the Borneo part. Uh, Kalimantan, Kalimantan, and we are on mainland. So finally, I got that correct for once. Often, more often than not, I get it wrong. That's maybe why Malaysia is my weakest region, um, as we can see there. So driving on the left here, looks like we are up in the mountains somewhere with a yellow line. So is it Indo round or are we in Thailand? Uh, I do not know. It also looks like we have black plates, but I don't think we're in Thai. I don't think we are in uh, Indo here. Gonna go for southern parts here of Thailand because it's a good hedge and I win. No, I don't because it was what? I did not think it was that far out. Um, but I shouldn't celebrate too early because now I might lose. So southwest sun, we got some organ pipe looking stuff there. So I think we're going to be towards the northern parts. Where's status? Like, yeah, I think Chihuahua here is a good guess. But it's all the way over in Baja, Baja Sur. Not great, but it is a okay. Into Bangladesh again. Going to go for a quick one. Haven't even looked around yet, but definitely going to be in Bangladesh. Maybe I could win here, um, but I don't think I will actually. He goes up in Rajasthan, so I will win. That is interesting. Um, and I think that is all the time that I have for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.